Well, alrighty then, hello there. So to my surprise, we are getting a an actual summonable with cubes, limited edition 4-star character banner. So this looks like all the limited characters before the second anniversary to me. Oh, and the website of course didn't load. So yeah, there's a bunch of great characters, like top tier characters featured on here. Like the Kirito, of course, because he's like the best magic attack booster in the game, as I said in my recent summoning video. And of course he also raises critical damage and magic resistance, which are all great. So he's like one of the best like buffers in the game. Asuna, still even to this day an epic damage dealer, and she heals on attack, which just makes her a great character all in all. Alice is like the same as Asuna, pretty much. So yeah, I mean there's not much more to say. She does the same thing as Asuna, basically, but of course, you know, her art is just better because of her being a swimsuit character. Edis is the best break yeller for Wind Element, but she can also be used as a charger. She's pretty great because she does give 3 Wind Element recollection fields, so she's basically a charger, a break yeller, and a recollection field unit, which just makes her very useful. And yeah, she's pretty great, and she of course links up with the Alice, so pretty helpful. Now Leafa, she isn't the best anymore. She raises physical resistance of all allies by 7% up to a max of 30%. So you know, she doesn't really buff attack, which we most of the time need. But of course, you know, buffing defense could be useful in the future sometime. But yeah, she's not really top tier anymore. This Xenon also is a very good character. Now her skills do AoE damage, and she also is healing on attack, just like the Wind Alice and the Fire Asuna above. So yeah, that also just makes her a great unit, and she increases critical damage on her assault skill, by the way. So yeah, that might make her slightly better than the Wind Alice or the Fire Asuna. This Alina, she certainly would have been better if she gave 3 recollection fields instead of 2. I don't really understand why she doesn't do that. She does break a lot, and since I didn't really summon for her, I don't really have the most experience of having her on a team, but she's not really anything crazy anymore. She's basically just for the art, just for collection. Then Aroni is one of the best Earth Element damage dealers in the game. If we talk magic attack, then she is the best. I believe... yeah, I think she should be the best still. She does her own magic attack by 7% with each attack, up to a max of 30%. She does break a lot, and she's a fairly recent unit. So that just makes her pretty good. And of course, like, all these characters are not bad. They are limited, and their Imaginariums are just crazy. Tisei also is a very useful character. She raises magic attack, which helps the Roni out to be more to hit harder and harder on her incarnate skill. And of course, it's just useful for the whole team, not only for Roni. She raises physical resistance, which could be useful sometimes, and she does give a recollection field on her second assault skill. And the 3 Earth Talent recollection fields she gives on her incarnate skill or special recollection fields, which increase attack, magic attack by 10%. She also is a pretty great character. Dark Element Edis is like... man, she was one of the most hyped characters, I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion. I mean, her skills look insane. She also is giving 3 recollection fields on her incarnate skill, which boosts attack by 10%. And She is a damage dealer. So yeah, that is basically what she's used for. That is the only thing she does. And she's like one of the best in Dark Element. Of course, you know, she's not as good as the new Dark Element, it's the Anniversary, or the Dark Element Alice. Only because they have the 200% incarnate skills, and of course, yeah, I mean, these characters don't. So these characters could be replaced maybe later on this year. So we shall see, but yeah, I mean, having these characters for collection, since they are so rare, it's always good, in my opinion. Then the Alice. Now these Halloween characters I haven't really focused on all that much because I was so focused on just saving up as much as I could for Anniversary. And not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind having this Wind Element Yu-Gi-Oh! But the Alice is actually not bad herself. She recovers HP on attack, which is always good, as I always say. Then her healing skill is a weak on all allies, raises physical resistance by 20% and gives a recollection field. Now that doesn't sound the most useful in my opinion, but yeah, I mean, you do you. In my opinion, she's not the best of the best limited character either, but of course, she's a Halloween character and her art looks pretty good, not gonna lie. Then her incarnate skill also raises physical resistance by 20% and increases damage increases when recollection field is 3 or more. So yeah, I mean, she's not the worst character but not the best either, but recovering HP on attack is always a top tier thingy in this game. Then on we have one of the characters I really want to get on this banner. Probably this guy, or maybe the Fire Element Kirito are the ones I want the most, I think. Or maybe this Sinon or the Wind Alice. But yeah, I mean, these four are the ones I really want. Because this guy is a continuous damage. He inflicts super strong continuous damage, which, you know, goes without saying, one of the strongest mechanics in the game. And he also gives 3 special recollection fields on his incarnate skill. So he's a crazy character, but yeah, I really wouldn't mind getting him. I'm not too sure how much I'll summon on the banner. The banner is coming tomorrow, by the way. Then on the last character on here is the Wind Element Roni, who is a Charge Eller and a Break Eller in one character. Now that is pretty good, not gonna lie. But the thing is that you know, when the second anniversary arrived, EX characters also arrived, and the Wind Element Lifa did get her EX Awakening. So in my opinion, she still is the best Charge Eller because, of course, because Roni does charge and vehicle in one skill, the multiplier isn't as high as for the Wind Element Lifa. But anyways, the Wind Element Lifa, you know, allows you to have 200% incarnate skills. And the thing is that, you know, with the 200% incarnate skills, we don't really need Break Ellers anymore. So having the Roni is nice because you do get a bonus recollection field when you do Charge Yell, and you can still, you know, use Break Yell whenever you want. So, you know, she does allow you to, you know, strategize much more. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, she's not that needed, you know, but she's certainly a great option. Her incarnate attack, you know, it's not much because she's mostly gonna be used for this and not to deal damage. So I think, yeah, those are the only ones. Yeah, so they did showcase all the characters. Now the thing is, in my opinion, this banner is 100% worth it because these are limited characters, and we don't know when these characters are coming back again. And I do think that when a limited banner like this comes back, there are gonna be more limited characters on it. So if you wanna get the Kirito or someone else, now is your best chance, right? Because later on more and more limited characters are gonna be featured, so yeah, in my opinion it's certainly worth it. But again, I might still save up like 1,000 cubes for the soul burst, or maybe even more, I don't know, because but I'm really tempted to go in for the Kirito or the other characters that I just mentioned. But yeah, in my opinion it's 100% worth it, right? But again, when you go into the into this banner, think about that these characters don't have the 200% incarnate skills, and we don't know when they will get it, or if they will get it. But I'm certain they will. And the other thing is that yeah, some of these are replaced, so of course you do have a chance to get, like, I don't know, Lina, who certainly is not a top tier light talent character anymore, to say the least. So yeah, I mean, good luck to you if you go into the banner. I certainly will do a couple multis, but again, I'm really hyped for the Soulbird, so we'll see, you know, how lucky I get on his banner. Maybe I'll come back to this one, because this will last until like the end of March, so they do give us quite a bit of time to summon and wait. But yeah, I mean, that is it for the video. I'll see you tomorrow in a pretty big Genshin Impact summoning video for A, because I really want to get her. I do have her guaranteed. I do have a lot of summons farmed up, so that will certainly be a long summoning video, and an exciting one, hopefully. So yeah, I mean, hope to see you in the next video. Until then, good luck, and bye bye.